So when I do a field tested gear review and I say we're hard on gear, we're hard on gear. Hey everyone, this is Zach with the Iowa Plainsman Outdoors. As we get closer to the end of 2018 and close to the beginning of 2019, I always wanted to do just a 5-part video series on the 5 best things that I have bought to help my outdoor game in 2018. I'll be doing reviews on them, you know, kind of give you my detail of my experience with them. It's like a field tested gear review series. These are not necessarily things that were new in 2018. Actually, I don't think any of them were. They're just things that I got throughout the year that I really enjoyed using. Generally have a high opinion of. I wanted to share that with you. I'll be giving kind of the details on them, you know, maybe where to buy them, how much they cost, things like that too, as well as my experience with them. I'll be releasing them from number 5, which is on the lower end of the good, all the way up to number 1, which is my my best purchase of 2018. All right, for my number 2 purchase of 2018, bear in mind these aren't things that necessarily were that came out new in 2018. There's new to me in 2018. Is my Alps Outdoorz Delta Waterfowl backpack. This backpack is one I've been looking at for probably a year or two. It was one that I wanted to carry all my camera gear and my hunting gear in the same like waterproof pack. If you pay attention to my field tested gear reviews, I'm always looking for stuff that's tough, that's like you're really getting your bang for your buck. Not necessarily like just cheap, but like you're really getting your money's worth, and things that can maybe double as something else. So this pack just like is exemplary of that. Really good. I mean, I'm rating this number 2, you know, even above my SX4, which is crazy. But it's a great pack, especially if you film your hunts. If you film your hunts, it's awesome because you can fit so much of your camera gear in there, plus your hunting gear. Before I bought this, I was taking out a backpack for hunting, a backpack for camera gear, plus another camera bag. And it's just a whole bunch, you know, extra stuff. Where with this, it's all in one place. So that's great. This was like about 120 bucks on Amazon. I looked at a whole bunch of other packs and stuff like that, blind bags, you know, that I compared it to. I'll drop a link to the Amazon link that I got it from. If you do decide to get it, help me out. Go through that link and get it. It helps me out a little bit, the Amazon affiliates thing. If not, totally fine. If you don't want to get it, if you're interested in another pack, by no means, you know, I'm not pressuring you to buy it or anything like that. If you think it's good, you know, and you want to help me out a little bit, get through that link. If not, that's cool. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show you this pack. This is also going to double as a what's in my pack video. I'm not crazy about those, but this will be one of those videos too. I'm going to unpack everything out of this backpack and show you everything that I have that I've been able to fit in it, all the features of the pack and everything like that. Okay, so starting from the very top front, there's a little pouch right here. It is felt lined. You know, it's not a very deep pouch. You can tell, you know, I'm gonna stick my hand in there. That's about as deep as it goes. I just use this pouch I carry my choke tubes in here. And I think I have like some extra batteries in here. Yeah, I got some extra AAAs in there. So, yep, got a couple of choke tubes. And my batteries are in that pack, a little pouch rather. The second one is where I carry my hunting gear. Okay, so I've got my call lanyard in here on the top. Usually I carry that in a different, like my hand warmer pouch, but I'm in between hand warmer pouches, so you know, there it sits. I'm gonna set that down on the table. These are my main gloves, which I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with. So I've got my main hunting gloves in there. I have my thermos, full-size thermos. You can tell that thing needs washed. Full-size thermos in there. I've got my beanie. This is actually reversible. It's an extra beanie, so obviously camo on the front, orange on the underside, but it's reversible. So in Iowa, in order to hunt pheasants, you have to have at least one item of orange clothing on. I'm not much of a pheasant hunter, but sometimes we hear them around duck hunting and like entertain the idea of maybe going after them, so then it's just like boom, I'm prepared. So I carry a reversible beanie with me. I've got my neoprene gloves, and these things are just like I don't use them that much, but they're lifesavers when it comes to like late season. You're picking up decoys, your hands are freezing. Just keeps the water off your hands. So I got those in there. On my hearing protection, those are my Walker Razor Slims. These are awesome. I didn't used to use hearing protection for duck hunting for a long time, and I'm pretty sure I'm paying the price for it now, but these are great. I got my clippers. Those are like if I want to beef up a blind along the shore, something like that. I can cut willows and brush and stuff like that to put in the blind, or if I need to like thin out, you know, some shooting lanes, I got those with me. I've got, let's see, and I've got my ranch sunflower seeds that have been in the bottom of the pack for about most of the season. Let's see if there's anything else. That's it. Okay, so that's it for the hunting pouch. Oh, and also in here I've got my waterfowl identification guide. That way I don't have to go on Hardcore Waterfowl and ask what kind of duck I just shot. I just carry that. It's got like a little, you know, little sleeve inside the pouch for just such a thing. Fits in there great. Always a good thing for a waterfowl hunter to carry. I'm gonna come up here to the main pouch. This is where I keep my camera gear, and in here I've got a small hard case, and I've got a big hard case with like my accessories and mounts, you know, some of my mounts, stuff like that in there. I really probably don't need to bring that much stuff out, but I do. I've also got head mount in there. Just keep that loose and handy. Neat thing here is like a little pack light. So, you know, if you're going in at night still, you can just kind of, you know, if you got that, you can see into your pack. It's got a see if I can get it here. Little outlet for like a hydration bladder hose. If you got like a Camelback or, you know, something like that, you can stick the hose through there. I don't have one, but if you do, there it is. It's got a D-ring clip, so if you got like a rack or something like that, you know, in your blind to hang your pack off of, there it is. It's got a nice sturdy handle up here. You can just grab it and go. And we'll work our way down the pack. So, towards the front, this is like the main, like the frontmost pouch. This is where I keep my immediate access stuff. So I usually keep my headlamp in here. So there's my headlamp, and I keep my shotgun shells in here. So if I need to grab them real quick, you know, you want to load up, you know, right before shooting time. It's still kind of dark out. You don't have to do a lot of digging. There's your stuff. It comes with shell holders inside here, which is nice. Kind of keeps some of your extra shells organized. And you can tell I've got a bundle of hand warmers in the pack, which, you know, sometimes these things work and sometimes they don't. So I always keep some extra. But there those are. And I don't think there's anything else in there. It's just some extra loose shotgun shells. Continuing to work our way down the pack, it's got on the front here, it has little loops. Like if you want to clip a carabiner on there and then clip something to the carabiner, there you go. I haven't done that yet. Another neat feature, like if you're a walk-in hunter and you don't carry your gun in the case, I always do, so I've not used this feature. You know, my case has a sling on it. I just sling it if I'm walking in, or put it in a sled, no big deal. But it has a gun boot on it, which is just one more thing, or one less thing you have to carry. Is, you know, there you go. You got the gun boot. You can carry your gun on your pack. So, like, you know, there's the boot, and then your stock and the barrel go up that way. Put the butt of the gun in there. It just tucks up. It just tucks up into here. So I'll just stow that back. I guess you probably could actually put some more gear in there. It's pretty roomy, should you so choose, but I have not. Really neat feature of this pack is the bottom of it is a swamp sole, so it's hard. It'll stand up on its own. It's waterproof. Like, you know, you're sitting in just like the wet mud. You can tell like the bottom of it's dirty. It's waterproof. So cool thing about this also is this is also a pouch. I can get it open with one hand while holding the camera. Let's see. Okay, so This is also a pouch in here. This is where I keep some of my larger, more awkward attachments for my camera. I've got a selfie stick and then my clip-on mount go in there. They just don't fit anywhere else. And it's really roomy. Cool thing about this, we had a hunt late season where I was wading through belly deep water. Forgot to zip this thing up. Water poured in here. And nothing, like the bottom of this here, like the stuff that was in the bottom of my pack on this side, didn't get wet. So like this compartment was just like full of water, and the stuff here didn't get wet. So very good waterproof pack. So as you can tell, I filled up most of my living room table with stuff that I've taken out of my backpack, and nothing was really even bursting at the seams. You know, my hand warmers, my shells, gloves, I got my camera pouches, my full-size thermos, my hearing protection, my treats, clippers, you know, all kinds of stuff in here. And I still have room to spare. But this pack still has a whole bunch of features, which I'm going to show you on the sides in front of it. Okay, so on the left side of the pouch on the left side of the pack, there is a pouch right here. Pretty good sized pouch. You can probably put a thermos in there. It's got a drawstring you can tighten it up with. When I put in there, I actually lost my tripod. I don't know how I did that, but I was carrying my tripod in here for most of the season. My camera tripod, you know, all folded up. The legs would fit in here, and then I'd use this strap to cinch down up top. Never lost it. So that's kind of handy. We're gonna wait around to it's got a seat belt, you know, so obviously the pack can get kind of heavy with all the stuff you put in it. It's nice to have this seat belt if you're a walk-in hunter. That puts the weight on your hips if you cinch it down right. It's got a little pouch here, which I haven't used, but that's the cool thing about this pack is like it has so much storage space, like I don't even use it all. But you know, whatever you want to put in there, it's got it. It has game straps on the shoulder straps. It's got 6 drops. So I had 14 ducks in these game straps this year at one point to carry them all out. So they definitely work. They work good. And if you don't want them dangling down, I have them out for, you know, for display, but they just tuck back up in the shoulder strap here, you know, if you want to have them out of your way. On the wearer's right side, part of the seat belt, it's got 3 shell loops, which I think is kind of an odd space for shell loops. I used it like once this season, but you know, whatever. You know, I don't think there's such thing as too many shell loops. We'll go around here, the side of the pack, and it's got a sunglasses case, which is really good for, you guessed it, holding sunglasses. I used that a couple of times. So that's it for the pack. Again, I paid like 120 bucks for it, so that's more than what you might pay for a normal blind bag. But again, for something to carry your camera gear out, as well as, you know, it saves you money on a game strap, saves you money on a gun boot, you know, that kind of thing. It has a lot of extras to it. It's got plenty of space in it. It's very durable. I used it all season. If it makes it into a field-tested gear review, usually that's something that I like. And one of the factors of me liking it is it's tough. So it's well built. The waterproofing is no joke. Like I said, I had that bottom pouch that got full of water and my stuff didn't get wet in the rest of the pack. So that's always a plus. Plenty of storage space for camera gear plus your hunting gear. Definitely recommend it if you're looking for a pack. So again, I got all the link to it for Amazon in the description down below. Make sure to check that out. Appreciate you watching the videos. I film all my hunts and, you know, most of my fishing. So if you want to follow along with my adventures, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell for notification. Find me on Instagram, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. Drop me a comment. Let me know, you know, if this kind of pack is something that interests you, or if you have something that works better. Let me know. I'm always interested in gear. I love gear. So hit me up. Drop me a comment. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time.